Good afternoon. You're listening to Southern Miss Today. I'm your host, John Gibb. It's 12:27 on this beautiful Monday, February the 9th. In case you're just tuning in, we just spoke with Dean of Students, Dr. Eddie Holloway, and we have more details of that on our Facebook page. Later, we'll speak to Austin Howe and Ja'Cory Fairley with USM's Economics Club. But right now, we're going to keep the donut rolling with Kristen, Dupard, and Jeremy Moore, two students who were selected to attend the Clinton Global Initiative University in Miami next month. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you. Yeah, we're excited.
So can you tell me a little bit more about this Clinton Global Initiative and kind of the application process?
The application process for the Clinton Global Initiative, it wasn't that bad. There were a lot of steps. We went through 3 different phases. We had to write some things. We had to develop allies on campus. We'll be working with the community, the Center for Civic and Community Engagement, and things like that. It's a really straightforward application. But me and Kristen, we worked hard for it. And we told this in a press release earlier that it wasn't surprising that we were accepted because we worked hard and we knew that, that our work was going to pay off.
How did you hear about the Clinton Global Initiative?
Oh, okay. Well, 2 years ago, there was a student that went here. She was SGA president by the name of Jasmine Butler and Miss Ashley Betts. They applied for the Clinton Global Initiative University, and they got accepted 2 years ago. And we were just so excited. And I told Jeremy, we contacted each other over the summer. We was like, okay, how can we really make a difference in our community? And I talked to Jasmine over the phone, and she gave us some advice, and she told us when we needed to apply, the steps that we needed to take. So our initiative is called Empower the Vote, Save the Vote. It's about getting young people excited and registered and active about voting. And we feel that that's very important. So we, got our mentors from Jasmine and Ashley, and they just kind of coached us through the application and just helped us out. And now we're going to Miami, so we're really excited.
Did you have any professors that helped you along with the application as well?
Yes. Well, we had Miss Robin Curtis, who is the National Scholarships Coordinator in the Honors College, to look over our application to make sure we dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's. But, most importantly, she did a really good job at just making sure that we refined some things, that we, specified a lot of things. So.
Okay, and so at this event, you'll have the opportunity to discuss pressing issues that affect the global economy with other college students. What type of issues do you think are affecting the economy right now?
I think the most important issue that's affecting our economy, I wouldn't necessarily say economy, I'd say especially for our initiative, the conference, they have different sections. So our section focuses more on human rights. So Empower the Vote, Save the Vote is so important because in the wake of everything that's going on in this country, whether it's healthcare, whether it's, the civil injustice cases that are going on in Ferguson, we see that if people are not registered to vote, especially young people, they will not be represented on those juries. So we feel that it's important for young people to remain adamant and for them to be able to empower their voices inside the community.
Awesome. So can you tell me, now after you're done in Miami, you're going to be there a week, you're going to come back and then you're going to start with your initiative immediately following, or is this something you want to do over the summer?
Me and Kristen have already started developing a strategic plan on how we're going to start working with things. After we leave the conference next month, we'll come back and we'll sit down and we'll set up meetings with the city of Hattiesburg, Mayor Dupree, aldermen, the high school, Hattiesburg High School, and we'll try to branch out to local universities and things like that to let them know what we're doing. During the summer, because Kristen and I will both be here, we'll be meeting with those and actually setting up events that will start taking place next fall. And the fall is when we will actually start working with the initiative. We'll have voter registration drives, we'll have contests and other things of the sort. So we're going to start planning immediately in the month of April when we get back.
And Jeremy, you told me earlier that as of right now, you think that you two are the only people in Mississippi, I think, so far.
To our knowledge, we are the only two from the state of Mississippi representing the state at CGIU. So not only are we able to represent the University of Southern Mississippi, we're able to represent the state. That's a huge and humongous deal for us. 1,000 scholars, and we were selected to represent our state.
Well, maybe you'll get invited to go up to talk to Governor Phil Bryant about your experience. That would be really cool.
That would be really cool. It would be really cool.
Maybe he's listening right now, and he'll he'll give you guys a call.
If you are, well, I say, hey, Governor Brian, how you doing?
Yeah, we're really excited. We'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about our initiative. And the cool thing about this conference is that you get to actually talk to these, celebrities. You get to go talk to, and these policymakers. Like last year, President Obama was the keynote speaker, and we don't know who's going to be the keynote speaker or who's going to be the special guest to help us develop realistic solutions to global issues. So just to have contact with those people that can help us get to where we want to be and help us achieve our goal is just awesome.
Awesome. So you'll get the chance to meet President Clinton?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
We'll take a selfie.
We will. And we also get to do like a whole day of service. So this is not just a conference where we attend, but we actually get out and go to the community, and we get to do a whole day of service with President Clinton. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty amazing.
That's what the conference is actually all about. They tell us in the application, the first thing is that it's a call to action. So while we are applying for our initiative, they're calling us to action in our respective communities across the globe.
Great. Anything else you guys want to touch up on? Now, you'll be in Miami here in a couple weeks, right?
Right. It's like right around the corner. Like, I can't believe like we're about to leave in a couple, like 2 or 3 weeks.
And then, Jeremy, you're off to Jamaica right after that with the Chorale, right?
The Southern Chorale. We'll be working with universities and high schools in that area. And it's just going to be a great break. I'm excited about all that I have. And it's all because of God. So, I consider it all good things.
Yeah, we're just extremely blessed for this opportunity. And just to be able just to go out into the community and do what, God has called us to do. I just feel like instead of being passive about certain issues, we're actually taking the initiative to try to combat the issues that we face in society as young people.
Right. So what do you guys want to do when you graduate USM? Jeremy?
Graduate school.
Where at?
Right now, I'm looking at Vanderbilt University.
Okay.
They have a wonderful education school. I've looked up several programs there. I like the area, but graduate school at Vanderbilt in education or Emory for public health. One of the two. I haven't narrowed it down yet, but.
What is your dream job?
My dream job?
Yes.
That's a really good question. I don't know yet. I could be a senator. I always wanted to be a senator. But if the way I see it is that God is setting me up for the future. So I try not to think too far ahead, because if I do, I'll miss something along the way. So I take every opportunity I can along the way, and when I get to where I'm going, I know I'll get there.
But you, Kristen, what's your dream job?
Ooh, I can't describe my dream job in just one. Jeremy and I, we also talk about this all the time.
All the time.
And I actually want to be Surgeon General of the United States. That's my dream job. But I'm also looking into working with advising the White House on policy and health issues. So I'm not too sure yet, but I do know that I want to go to get a joint degree and a medical degree, and also get a master's in public health, and hopefully get my doctorate from Harvard in health policy or international policy. So I have a lot of school ahead of me, but I feel like, God's able, and, whatever he wants me to do, I'm just willing to go for it.
Well, when you two make it big, just remember me, okay?
We sure will. We'll come back and do some more interviews.
I'll give you my,
Crystal.
Yeah.
I'll give you my telephone number. You can give me a call.
Awesome.
So thank you guys for coming, and this is going to be a tremendous opportunity for both of you. Something that you could put on a resume, and that will help you out when you're applying for future jobs. So we wish you the best of luck. And if people want to contact you or get to know a little bit more about the Clinton Global Initiative, how can they do that?
Well, right now we're actually going to be administering business cards pretty soon, but if you have any questions or if you need any additional information, you can email me at kristen.dupard@eagles.usm.edu. So that's kristen.dupard@eagles.usm.edu. So if you have any questions, just feel free to contact me, and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
Okay. We'll have all that information on our Facebook page. After the break, we'll end the show with Austin Howe and Ja'Cory Fairley with USM's Economics Club. Right now, we've got some music for you. Luna Jane by Gypsy Carnes. We'll be right back here with Southern Miss Today.